EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, maintain that mental toughness. Don't let it run. Be a good game, boy. It's not the end. Do it. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Big play here. Big play. Let's make that happen. Come on, guys, you got this. Let's win.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Anthony Schwartz, 44 yards. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this is going to be 49er football.
A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
They do go for this. Here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Back to throw, Willis.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Down to about the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Willis out of the gun. Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. On 1st down, Willis.
Throw left side, taken in by Washington. Touchdown!
Darnell Washington
With his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and you're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play that time on 4th and 1, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. (10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
First down, here's Mitchell. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk up all his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Bulldozes past him.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
4th down, Willis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On play action, they'll throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Willis looks to pass it here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they're going to speed things up here.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Third down and 6. Last play of the half, Willis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They need 2. Here's third down.
They'll look to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Hit on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That's strong running. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Willis is going to throw once more.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Willis got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 there as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down. The shotgun snap to Willis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Again, Willis to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Willis.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not down another turnover on his ledger.
And this is good. He was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game. But to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they're going to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he'll go down at the 28.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
23 yards on the play. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But
across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Isaiah Pacheco,
A 3-yard touchdown run.
and the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Willis to throw. Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis.
Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Willis to throw. And that's complete to Davis. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Now Willis.
Washington's got it.
He's got room to roam.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's Willis.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point now by Boswell. And this is back to a 5-point game. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. Pushing his way inside the 40. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get out of here with a W.
Throwing, Willis.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Willis to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.